Hello everyone, I am Zeki Palaz, a third-class student of Electrical and Electronic Engineering at İzmir Katip Çelebi University. Today I'm going to show you about my final project in Microprocessor class. For the final project, I made an animated elevator system. In this project, I designed the elevator system of a military base. Let's start. And now you see the project general schematic on the screen. Firstly, I want to tell you about the building plan I designed. This building consists of 10 floors and each floor has 10 departments. So there are 100 departments in total. The building has a spread appearance. The fifth floor, 6 departments will be used for entrance to the building. One part of this building is below ground. The other part is above the ground. I have identified the fifth floor with the entrance door as the ground floor. The elevator will operate from the fifth floor, sixth department. We also have some rules. The elevator can go to different places for citizens and officers. While citizens can only go to lobbies, for example, 20, 30, etc., officers can go to every floor and every department, for example, 33, 48, etc. Let's start the simulation. When I run Proteus in the second GLC, Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal starts playing. In the first GLC, tank animation begins. Firstly, the logo of İzmir Katip Çelebi University appears on the screen. Then the tank animation begins. Firstly, I designed a tank that carries people to a military base. This tank will continue its movement through two different sections until it reaches the checkpoint at the end of the second section. In addition, we can stop our animation with the help of the pause button. I did it with the help of interrupt. Then we can resume the animation by pressing the pause button again. When the tank arrives at the checkpoint, a message appears on the screen about ID checks. Then a visual appears pointing to the side screen. After that, we move on the elevator animation on the side screen. To do that, we have to stop the music. We stop the music with this button and the elevator animation begins. Okay, I show you. And animation starts. Here, this is checkpoint. Okay, and side screen mark. And okay, and I'm going to show you interrupt. Okay. Like this. Okay, I start again. Okay. Firstly, there is an information message that identity control is successful. Then a text with personal information about myself appears on the screen. Firstly, I want to show you how it works for the officers. For this, we must press 1 on the keypad. Then you are asked for a password to activate the elevator. I set the password by default 1905. First, I'll show you what happens if we enter the password incorrectly. For example, enter the password as 1111. The information message is printed on the screen, as you can see. Then the password request screen appears again. Let's enter the correct password this time. 1905. As you can see, information messages come back and the elevator is ready to act. The elevator will not move without entering the password correctly. Finally, floor and department information is requested for the elevator to move. Information about the floor and department respectively is entered from the keypad. For example, let's choose the 6th floor and 3rd department. Okay. The case we choose will be indicated in the dark. Elevator movement begins on the 5th floor, 6th department. First, it comes horizontally to the 5th floor lobby. Then it heads vertically to the 6th floor. And finally, it goes again horizontal to the 6th floor, 3rd department. Uh, It then returns to where it started. In this way, the elevator will complete its movement. Later, I'll show you how it works for this design. For that, we have to press 2 on keypad. The elevator doesn't want a password here, unlike the officers. The elevator will be able to move without entering the password. And finally, floor and department information is requested for the elevator to move. Information about the floor and department respectively is entered on the keypad. For example, let's choose the 3rd floor and the 0 department because we can only go to lobbies. And the selected case will be indicated in dark. And the elevator movement begins in the 5th floor, 6th department. First, it comes horizontally into the 5th floor lobby. Then goes vertically to the 3rd floor. It then returns to where it started. In this way, the elevator will complete its movement. Thank you for listening.